Okay, welcome back. This might be the last episode I do. I can feel the sniffles getting the best of me. It's in a swamp. I know it's in a swamp. Something that I don't have a lot of experience with is talking this much when my allergies are bad. Because I get it. My allergies are bad every once in a while, but I never talk. So I could kind of feel my nose vibrating a little bit, and it's tickling it, and I don't like that. It makes me. I think it's making it worse. I'm getting that thing where like you get that stinging in your nostrils and it hurts your eyes. I don't like that. I don't like it. Oh, that's not good. Moblins. I've talked about this before, but I talk about it all the time. But it's I never realized how much easier it is to be negative than it is to talk about good things. Dog napped. I thought I was like a positive person. But negative things, I guess, are more interesting. Maybe that's for everybody. You want to. It's more interesting to know what's wrong and to try to fix it than to know what's right, because okay, that's good, and I guess it helps to know why it's good to do more good things, but. It's kind of funny. What can I do? They've only programmed a sweeping animation for me. So I'm kind of negative about my parents, even though I keep saying like they're good parents. I've said some good stuff about them. I had a memory of them, of my dad that was good, that I thought about. I don't know, I guess it's not really good, but I was really young and we were shoveling. I guess it's an example of my dad being a good dad. And we lived in a duplex, and the lady who owned both, it was like an apartment downstairs and an apartment upstairs, and the lady who owned both apartments lived upstairs. And so we shoveled her driveway for her, and she would pay us when we were kids. So we shoveled the driveway. And I remember she gave my brothers $10 or $20. And she only gave me $5. And I remember, I don't know, I don't remember being angry. I don't remember ever being like angry as a kid or like throwing a fit or anything. But I must have said something to my dad, like, I was really, really young, like maybe 5 or 6. Like, I think I was just so offended that they thought I was stupid. Like, I know that 5 is less than 10. That's not fair. I should get 5, not, I should get 10, not 5. They got 10. And I just remember my dad saying, well, they shoveled more than you did. I don't, just the way he said it, I was like, oh, yeah, they did. And it just, I don't know. If you said that to a kid, it might not work. They might still be angry. But for some reason, the way he said it, it worked. And I understood. Because they did shovel more than me. And I was like, maybe I was like playing in the snow more or something. I don't know why, but I like that memory. I thought I wrote down another one. Well, I can get that now. I watched the Between Two Ferns movie. I think that was on Saturday. It was interesting because it wasn't like a good movie story wise and like structurally and with the characters and everything. None of it really made any sense. Oh, this is where you're supposed to go. Oops. This is their hideout. And then you get the chain chomp, I think. But I laughed. I was laughing so hard at especially at the ending, the bloopers, that I started crying. That hadn't happened in a long time. I need to get the shield. I don't know. I wrote down the joke that made me laugh the hardest. Oh wait, what? I don't know. It's really stupid. It was he was interviewing John Hamm. And he says, I heard your Mad Men suit was in the Smithsonian. I'm butchering it, but then he says, is that next to the Cosby sweaters? I don't know. I don't know. I gotta pause it. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. I'm not back. I gotta stop after this episode. Oh, I'm too snotty. Hopefully I remember to cut that out. I said that blow my nose. Okay, I figured out how to beat this guy. That's it. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. I kind of forget what I was talking about. Oh, the movie. It's hard to say it was a bad movie because it made me laugh, and that's what a comedy movie's supposed to do. But all the I feel like I laughed at like over 70% of the jokes made me laugh out loud. But for any kind of comedy, that's like a really good percentage. um, Sometimes I'll watch. I mean, whenever I watch a sitcom that I really like, I won't laugh at most of the jokes. I think you can keep this guy for a while. You're supposed to bring him back? I think you bring him back, and then she's like, "Well, you can keep him," but then you probably have to get rid of him because it would be annoying to have him the whole game. He eats, guys. Eat him. A good example of that is 30 Rock. I knew that already, didn't I? They throw so many jokes at you. I like 30 Rock a lot, but it's so many jokes that the story can suffer sometimes. Most of the time. But so I think that show, I don't know, maybe it's like 20% or 30% that I laugh out loud at one of the jokes. But there's like 200 jokes in an episode, so it's a lot of laughing. Come back here. Maybe I'm supposed to bring him back. Let's go back. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know why that joke made me laugh so much. The rest of the movie wasn't. I still liked it a lot, but the outtakes made me laugh the most. I guess it's nice to see that the other people are in on it, and they can't. They just break. They can't. He's being so mean and so awkward, and they can't not laugh at it. The celebrities. Take him for a walk. I think it seemed like it was weird. Like they were setting up. It was almost like the first act of the movie was them setting up a pilot for a TV show, like a Parks and Rec kind of show, where they introduced a bunch of characters who were part of the studio, and they were like quirky characters, but then they never did anything with them. They were just like, here are some quirky characters, and now let's go on a road trip. It was so weird. It might work better as a TV show. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's go over this way. Why not? And fish. There were just so many. There were so many between two Fern segments that it was hard to. And the movie was only 80 minutes long, so it's like, what are you gonna do in between? How are you supposed to like string this stuff together? It didn't really work as a movie, but the Fern segments were so funny and enjoyable that it did what it accomplished what it wanted to, I guess, which was just to make people laugh. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to be here. Do I have to do something here? I gotta pour some dust on something. Oh, brother, I don't know what to do. Doop, 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 doop. It's definitely not this way. Oh, might be. Is this who I think it is? Is this the SimCity guy? Boom, 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 boom. I should play SimCity on this. I liked that game a lot as a kid, even though I didn't know what I was doing. I liked Godzilla. Destroying the town. That's not true. I didn't like that. Inevitably, that's how every session of that game ended. Just setting Godzilla loose on your town and destroying everything. But that was never really a satisfying ending. I mean, it's not supposed to be, but yeah, it was never satisfying for that to happen. For that to be how it ended. You wanted something. You wanted to win or something, but you never did. I never did. Okay, this has gotta be it, right? Oh, and he eats the flowers, right? That's the only way to get in, is for him to eat the flowers. Eat it. Eat the flower. I'm feeling a little bit better. Maybe I'll do one more. I don't know if I can get through this dungeon. Okay. I got a bomb? Why did I do that? Alright. See you tomorrow.